Bring your A-game.
Dunia pendidikan sudah berubah. Semuanya sudah berbeza. Kita tidak lagi boleh gunakan cara lama. Snap telah merupakan satu game changer. Pengajaran dan pembelajaran akan menjadi lebih menarik.
Is now introduced in Sekolah Tongkol Doraman Ibu, Kolej Hiasan Saat Melaka, Sekolah Menengah Sains Tapah, and schools in Perlis as part of our pioneering early adoption drive. Statistics show a positive increase on student utilization rates, analysed based on homework submission at 76%. 80% of educators and students agree that organising school tasks is now made easier with Snap.
Mudahnya guna Snap. Saya boleh bagi homework, marking, semua dalam Snap je. Siap pada rekod dan analisis. Mudah saya nak pantau tugasan murid. Teknikal support pun ada kalau saya perlukan bantuan.
Based on my experience, Snap is the coolest app I've ever seen. We can play games while learning new things and even send our works with just a few clicks. In short, Snap makes my life easier.
Perks of using Snap: free subscription, Google Classroom integration, performance report and analysis, gamification features, rewards program, and equal profit sharing with schools on income received from advertisements. Interested to learn more? Just ask Edri.
Snap. Bring your A-game.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Ahmad Amin, the head of Music and Arts for Star Confex 5th edition, and today I'm going to explain you a little bit about music and arts. And today our event is called iSoundtrack. So, what is iSoundtrack? iSoundtrack is a masterpiece of creative animation and music composition compiled into one short animated video. It is like a musician who composes his music and then produces a music video that expresses the art, the melody, and the meaning of their work. That is the concept of iSoundtrack. And we, the students of Sekolah Tongkol Abdul Rahman, are here to provide a platform for students in developing their talents in leadership and creativity to produce more global leaders. So, Alhamdulillah, today you are about to witness that only with a group of talented students and an iPad could produce such magnanimous masterpiece that rivals that of big studios and classic animations. So please, enjoy today's live stream, and I wish the participants representing their noble schools the best of luck. Thank you.
Wonderful speech. Now, without further ado, let's introduce to everyone our prestigious judges. Starting from Dr. Zakiah Abdul Halim, who is a senior lecturer in the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering in the University Technical Malaysia Melaka. Dr. Zakiah, how are you feeling today? Can you give us a few words?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, Hello, Dr. Zakia.
Hello, Dr. Zakia.
So I'm so excited to be your judge. Thank you for inviting me to this event. All right, so looking forward to see your creativity and also your music and art. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Zakia.
Okay, so now let's welcome our second judge, which is Mr. Sajastana bin Iman Koni, who is a lecturer in the Faculty of Music and Performing Arts in University Pendidikan Sultan Idris. Now, Mr. Sajas, how are you feeling today?
Okay, baik, Alhamdulillah.
Can you give us a few words about this event?
Okay, all the best untuk semua peserta. Saya juga seperti Dr. Zakiah, tak sabar nak menunggulah awak punya production ni. Saya yakin memang meletupnya lah. Okay, all the best semua.
Alright.
Thank you, Mr. Sajastana.
Thank you, Mr. Sajas.
And lastly, we would like to invite Mr. Zuazri bin Yusuf, who is a representative in the music committee in SMK Sultana Asma. Mr. Azri,
Okay, hi.
what do you expect in this event?
Ya, sama juga macam dua dan judges tadi, saya pun sangat excited dan saya dah nampak ada hint-hint tu sangat very creativity, saya rasa so excited lah. Sebab bidang ni memang antara yang bidang yang saya minat lah. Ya, creativity dalam digital artwork, especially dalam music.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Azri.
Thank you, Board of Judges, for giving us your time to be a part of our event for today. With that out of the way, let's introduce our first presenter from Sekolah Sri Putri.
See you at the club meeting later.
Yeah, I just gotta pray first.
Cool. Can't wait to hear your speech for the debate. I know it's gonna be great.
Prepare a bombastic speech for debate. Done. I'll complete the M tonight.
Assalamualaikum and attention to all. The nation will undergo a lockdown due to the rising infection of the coronavirus. Please abide by the safety guidelines to curb the spread of the virus.
That announcement was the sudden start of Hazel's hardships. Hazel started her online learning in high spirits, but little did she know how much of a toll it would take on her if not managed wisely. Up till a point where she just lost herself. Feeling helpless, Hazel turned off her iPad and silenced her phone. Hazel plops herself onto the beanbag. And in that moment, she let her daydreams come to life.
Troubled again, Hazel? You could say that.
Come with us then. I know the perfect place we can go today.
Sorry, I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you for a few days now. Is everything okay? The teachers have noticed that you aren't attending classes lately and they are worried sick. Even when you do attend, you always seem so zoned out. It's like physically you are here with us, but mentally you are somewhere else far away. I hope you know you can talk to me whenever you want.
You guys, what's wrong?
I don't think we can bring you to our adventures anymore, at least for now.
What? Why?
Hazel, we're supposed to help you, make you feel better.
Which you are. I'm sorry, I'm not getting it.
We know that, but we also noticed that you aren't getting your priorities straight, and these adventures are just prolonging those issues.
We love having you as our companion on our journeys, but we also hate to see you like this.
We're not real, Hazel, but your life is, and if you don't find that light at the end of the tunnel, of course you're going to be stuck in this dark place for a while.
So, what do I do?
That's up for you to decide.
Hey Hazel, we know you can do it. You're not a part of our crew for nothing.
And I guess I can say you're my epitome. Stay with me. And I guess I can say you're my epitome again.
Maladaptive daydreaming is a condition where a person will spend most of their time experiencing daydreams to the point where it will affect their life by not carrying out their daily tasks. It is usually a response to trauma, stress, or loneliness. As of now, there is no known cure for this disorder, but with courage, the right amount of sleep, and support from loved ones, maladaptive daydreamers are able to live out a good life while still living in their fantasies.
Okay. Thank you, Scholar Sri Putri, for the wonderful presentation. Personally, I really like the part where the cats are being a mental support to Hazel. Is it right?
Yeah.
Being a mental support to Hazel and encouraging her to become better at her studies and become happier. What about you, Eddie?
So for me, I really like the animation on the video because it shows that the drawings on it's really on point. So I'm really happy to see that. Okay, so now,
All right, thank you, Eddie. Before we continue to the next, we would like to see what the judges think about the presentation just now. Please, I invite Dr. Zakia.
Okay, very nice video music. All right, so for me, the animation are smooth. It basically tally with the storyline, addressing the mental health of youth, and the subtitle is helpful. Okay, pronunciation and audio is very clear. And I like the part where Hazel dia turn daripada color into grey. They set the black and white punya theme kan. They really set out dia punya mood into macam depression mood macam tu, and then they change into macam very colourful, okay, in her fantasy world. Alright, so then they back again to the colourful bila dia become herself back. Alright, so they really set and differentiate the mood of the punya story. Okay, so in terms of improvement, I think the expression is there. Okay, maybe if you could, macam SSP team could add more lip sync, okay, especially for is it Gladys and Serena tadi, alright, dia akan accentuate the animation, so it would be very plus lah nanti. Alright, so that's all from me.
Thank you, Dr. Zakia, for the wonderful comment.
all right. So now let's welcome Mr. Sajas for his comment. So, Mr. Sajas, what do you think about the video just now?
Okey, Eddie dan juga Danish. Terlebih dahulu saya ucapkan tahniah lah kepada kumpulan Sri Putri ini kerana telah berjaya menyertai pertandingan ini. Saya dan Cikgu Zul Azri akan nilai pada bahagian production music lah, audio dan music. Okey, So dari segi kekuatan sebenarnya, bagusnya tim Sri Puteri ni dia berani masukkan vokal dalam lagu tu. So itu nampak awak punya keyakinan untuk masukkan vokal. Dan lagunya pun okey, menarik, right? Saya sebenarnya lagi satu kekuatan, saya suka awak punya gitar track tu. Gitar awak tu dia ada lively. Okey. Alright. Dari segi penambahbaikan lah pada saya untuk akan datang. Cumanya dia bila audio tu dia bertukar tu dia macam agak mengejut. So sebenarnya dalam GarageBand tu awak boleh guna fade in atau fade out lah. Okay, untuk akan datang lah. Nyanyian pula ada sikit-sikit lah ada intonation problem kan. Tapi tak ada teruk sangat. Dia ada lah. Cuma akan datang sebenarnya bila kita production ni kita kena fokus pada clean, clarity dan intonation tu sepatutnya tak ada masalah lah sebab benda record ni kita boleh dengar banyak kali. So kita lagi berbanding dengan live ni kadang kalau terkucil sikit apa jalan kan. Tapi kalau record ni kita dengar terkucil tu itulah yang akan jelas kita dengar. Okay. Tempo juga boleh diperbaiki dari segi muzik. Ada setempat tu nampak tempo awak tak konsisten. Dan yang keduanya dari segi bila awak masuk voice, suara, narrator dan sebagainya dia ada sikit noise. Untuk production ni kalau macam kita buat recording ni kita kena elakkan noise. Cara dia mungkin kita cari tempat yang memang tak ada noise. Contoh tempat yang tak ada noise, satu masa dulu dekat Malaysia ni kita ada artis yang nyanyi dalam kereta je. Tapi YouTube dia jadi viral. Kenapa dia nyanyi dalam kereta? Bukan dia nak tunjuk kereta dia, tapi dalam kereta tu adalah tempat yang kurang noise, yang sesuai untuk buat recording. So untuk akan datang, mungkin awak boleh apply benda-benda yang saya sarankan ni. Okey, apa pun, tahniah Sri Puteri, good job.
Right, okay. So thank you Mr. Sajas for the comments. Okay, so now let's move on to our second presentation, which is from
Sekolah Berasrama Penuh Integrasi Gombak.
Failure, giving up, unstable mind. Despite all the obstacles arise as an adolescent, as a student, Eileen made it to the finish line. She grew up becoming a successful woman, but she won't forget all the stages of life she had to face.
Kau cakapnya thank you to incredible. Thank you Sekolah Bahasa Penuh Integrasi Gombak for the incredible presentation. I really like when the part where the environment is very sad and then the music really suits in. It really suits. What about you, Eddie?
So for me, I think the storyline and the animation really fits in, and it shows that the visual is really touching for me. So I think it's a really great presentation. So how about we'll see what our judges think. So let's welcome Encik Azri for your comment. So Encik Azri.
Encik Azri.
Okay, overall nampak di situ ada effort pelajar sangat tinggi kat situ. Tahniahlah sebab dapat sampai ke tahap ni, dapat create sesuatu lah. Okay, cuma saya nak bagi sedikit lah pandangan saya, macam contoh ada satu part piano tu dia kalau perasan dia ada bunyi dia macam mati-mati. Kalau kita guna MIDI controller mungkin kita boleh letak sustain pedal lah supaya bunyi tu tak putus-putus piano tu. Dia nampak sedikit murah sikit bunyi piano tu. Okay, bukan apa, bila ada letak sustain pedal tu nampak lively, pemain piano tu main tu agak lively. Lepas tu saya ada detect macam beberapa composition dalam animation ni macam menggunakan composition yang dah sedia ada kan. Okay, cuma nak minta nambah baik sikit, ada yang satu part tu ada melody dengan chord dia tu dia tak sama key. Dia akan ada bunyi nampak macam ada sedikit out lah antara melody tu. Mungkin kita boleh check balik melody tu okey dah. Boleh check balik dia punya chord tu. Sebab kena hati-hati macam Encik Sajas cakap tadi, kita bila buat track ni kita boleh dengar banyak kali. Bila kita ada kesalahan kita pula dalam digital teknologi ni, kita boleh edit kan. Kita boleh betulkan, kita boleh tarik dia punya MIDI tu bagi dapatkan key yang tepat lah dengan melody tu. Lepas tu saya suka idea yang starting awal-awal tu di mana bunyi gong tu sesuai lah dengan logo yang keluar. Lepas tu ada sound yang horror sound tu, mula-mula tu nampak menarik perhatian penonton. Cuma nak tambah sikit kalau boleh ada part-part yang ada situasi tu kita letakkan ambient sound. Ambient sound ni sebenarnya bukannya susah pun. Ambient sound ni kita rakam situasi, bunyi situasi, keadaan kita lah. Macam kalau kita berada di pasar raya, dia ada ambient sound sendiri. Kalau di jalan raya dia ada ambient sound. Maksudnya bunyi memang bunyi persekitaran. Kita bila letak tu kita tak mati sangat, tak sunyi sangat kita punya animation tu. Okey, itu sajalah daripada saya. Saya bagi cadangan lah yang boleh dipertimbangkan. Itu saja.
Right, thank you Mr. Azri. Now I would like to invite Dr. Zakia to give a few comments about the presentation.
Okay, thank you, Danish. Okay, so basically, tahniah untuk Intercom. Alright, so animation is very good. Saya setuju dengan Cik Azri punya komen tadi. So, kalau kita tambah di ambient sounds tu, in terms of animation tu dia macam lagi ngam lah dia punya storyline tu kan. Okay, especially macam animation yang macam clock ticking tu kan. So dia nampak kan bila the clock ticking ada audio lagi, so dia memang akan enhance the punya story. So cuba attention to the detail, macam kita nampak the clock ticking tadi tapi jarum jam yang bergerak tu tadi jarum minit je. Jarum jam tu maintain dekat pukul 3. So macam a bit off dekat situ. So dekat situ in terms of the detail lah. Okay, tapi in terms of the number yang jam digital yang flip before New Year tu very smart. Okay, so saya suka yang tu. So saya juga suka in terms of the consistency of the characters, Eileen dengan Danny Cousin tu. Alright, so dia macam lebih kurang macam comic tone, comic town. Ada lebih macam ada lebih kurang lah dia punya karakter tu, tapi dia full of facial expression tu, so very good. Okay, so in terms of kalau kita nak tambah baik sikit, mungkin in terms of lip sync tu saya nampak ada kurang dekat situ, so boleh tambah lip sync. And also bila the cousin bagi tips kepada Eileen tu, dia tunjukkan orang lain. So maybe kita boleh gunakan the same character, either Eileen, so kita portray dia mungkin as Eileen ataupun the cousin itself dekat dalam tips tu. So instead of gunakan karakter yang lain kan. Alright, so other than that saya rasa tak ada apa yang lain lah. So alright, the use of key text animation tadi yang keyboard animation tu, your audio, you punya voice over dengan text animation tu dia ada lari sikit, okay, tapi dia punya small punya adjustment lah, alright. But I think it's very good bila you address the pressure daripada parents, okay, daripada peer pressure, daripada academic side. So it's tally with the team. Alright, good job. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Zakia, for that wonderful comment. Okay.
So coming up, we have a presentation from a school which is called College Yayasan Saad.
Truth be told, wrongdoing is never without reason, and so the villain was the victim of another. The pain he inflicted was the pain he suffered. But rejoice, for even the greatest of sinners deserve redemption. Leave the past behind, and with this you shall begin again.
Thank you, College Yayasan Saad, for the outstanding performance. I really like the part, the animation and the soundtrack. It gives me a really sad vibe where the character is being bullied, right, Eddie?
Yeah, I really have to agree. The animation is also it really fits into the song, and the sound. From what I've known, um, I heard that the sound is from it's actually a person singing. So person's voice is really, really good.
It's really good, right?
Yeah, she has a really, really high note. So I'm really amazed to hear that voice. Okay, so now let's see what our judges have to say about that presentation now. So let's welcome Dr. Zakia.
Please,
Alright,
Dr. Zakia.
so wow, macam tengok cerita Disney ya. So, but in terms of animation, characters are well defined. So kita nampak dia consistent throughout the story. So they use a lot of different expression pada setiap scene. Okay, so very neat punya illustration. So I like it. Okay, cuma I think the transition between scene tu macam a bit fast. Maybe because dia nak sing dengan lagu tadi lah. Okay, dia nak set dia punya mood tu, so transition tu macam a bit fast, so macam alamak dah cepat sangat dia punya tukar tu. Okay, dan dia punya animation in character tu sendiri agak kurang. Okay, kalau kita boleh animate yang dia high five tu, so tu dia akan jadi lebih menarik lah. Okay, but overall well done KYS, alright, well done.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Zakia. Now I would like to invite Mr. Sajastana for your comment.
Okay, terima kasih Danish Iman yang handsome. Alright, betul lah cakap Eddie tadi, dia pun terpesona dengan vokal tu. So itulah kalau kita dapat tengok siapa yang menyanyi tu kan best kan. Tapi dia sebab animation. Okay, tak apa. Alright, untuk kekuatan yang sebenarnya tahniah Kolej Yayasan Saad kerana sampai ke tahap ni. Kekuatan awak adalah yang apa yang awak buat tu adalah composition of whole song lah, satu lagu, ciptaan satu lagu. Lagi satu kekuatan awak sebenarnya pandailah gubahan awak tu, awak manipulate nyanyian tu dengan unisonkan dengan instrumen. So bila awak buat macam tu sebenarnya awak menekankan melodi tu. Maksudnya nyanyi melodi tu, instrumen tu main juga melodi tu, so nampaklah di situ ada penekanan. Okay. Dan sebenarnya bila awak buat macam tu, dia juga menunjukkan bahawa vokalis awak dia punya kawalan suara, kawalan pitch dia bagus sebab dia boleh nyanyi sama dengan melodi. Okay, ya. So good job yang tu. Okay, untuk penambahbaikan, bila alang-alang dah buat lagu macam ni, sebenarnya saya memang suka tengok lagu orang ni, saya suka tengok gubahan dia. Okay, antara benda yang mungkin yang boleh ditambah lagi dalam awak punya gubahan muzik awak tu adalah awak pelbagaikan range tu. Contohnya bila part yang climax tu, awak ada range instrumen yang very high, contohnya string, kemudian ada instrumen yang very low, contohnya timpani. So at least awak dapat cover pyramid sound tu. So awak punya bunyi akan lebih majestic kat situ. Kemudian juga dalam konsep bila nyanyi satu lagu ni, awak boleh tambah lagi sebenarnya efek-efek pada suara seperti panning, ataupun awak boleh buat macam-macam lagi efek yang awak boleh pakai lah. So pada saya good job lah. So memang wonderful performance, saya suka, Eddie pun suka, Danish pun suka, semua orang suka. Okay, tahniah, good job KYS.
Alright, so thank you, Mr. Sajas, for your comment.
Okay, so before we continue any further, we have a little surprise for you, for the viewers, right, Eddie?
Yes, right, Dennis. So
now there should be a QR code appear right about now, here. So for the QR code, you can scan the QR code to be directed to the entry form for the lucky draw very soon. So as an alternative, if you have one device and you cannot scan the QR code, we also have a link in the chat for you to, so feel free to fill in your names, and if you're lucky, maybe you'll win a prize. That's true. We'll see. You don't want to miss this one, guys. The prizes is really worth it. I tell you. Right. Now let's move on to the next presentation from Sekolah Tun Fatimah.
Tun Fatimah.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably thinking how I end up in this situation. Hello there, I am Lily, and this is my twin sister, Mila. Mila is kind, good at studies, and even in sports. She's basically ace everything she does. She is perfect, while I am nothing like her. No matter how hard I study while others are asleep, no matter how hard I try to improve myself, no one seems to appreciate my efforts.
Can she be like a twin sister at least for once? She've always got number one in the class, and it was the first class in that school. While you got the second place in the third class, how do you want me to respond?
You need to become like your twin sister. You always saw her study hard and even doing good at school, while you always stuck at your room doing useless things and play with your phone 24 hours. Not even once we see you study. Huh, what a shame.
What can we do to her? I'm so embarrassed to have her end up getting bad grades like this. Why can't she be like her twins?
Hey, you are right. I also don't even know what to do with her. If we look, it has been proven that her twin sister is more clever, while she with her bad grades, it's all just because of laziness.
Hi Lily.
I really hate to.
Is she alright? Are you okay, Lily? Can I come in?
Go away. A few days later.
I'm sorry. I've never been a good sister for you. I should have supported you whenever mom or dad scolded you for absolutely no reason. But I decided to ignore it because I'm afraid to stand up and defend you. I hope you forgive me for being a coward. Give me a second chance and I will be a better sister for you. I promise. Love, Lila. I'm sorry, Lily. Please forgive me.
She doesn't even want me to go through all that stuff. At that moment, I realized that I should not waste my youth by defying others. I should focus on pleasing myself other than asking for other people's attention.
Okay, so thank you, Scholar Fatima, for a great presentation. So, I really think the animation is really great, but I think it will do a lot more better with colors on. But these characters are also well drawn, and the shades under the eyes really shows the expression on the characters' faces. So,
True.
what about you, Danish?
I really like the soundtrack and the voiceover. The voiceover and the sound effect, it really suits the animation, and the running soundtrack also very nice. So I would like to give, I would like to introduce our judge to give a little comment on the presentation.
So let's welcome Encik Azri for your comment.
Okay, overall okay. Kita tengok idea musical idea tu memang ada di situ. Dia bermain, kalau kita tengok ada idea musical tu, dia bermain dengan dia punya texture. Kadang-kadang ada bunyi tebal, ada bunyi nipis. Okay, cuma nak bagi tahu sikit lah, dalam idea ni saya nampak macam ada 2 idea musical lah. Kalau kita tak boleh tambah lagi, ikut perubahan scene lagi menarik lah. Okay, kita tengok kat sini dia punya perkembangan komposisi tu just bermain dengan satu komposisi dikembang kejap. Okey lah, itu kreativiti. Tapi bagi saya rasa kalau tambah sikit lagi, kalau ada idea kreatif lagi lah, lagi cantik lah kan. Okey, kita tengok pula dari segi teknik yang ada kat situ. Saya berperasan kata ada pelajar yang tahu menggunakan teknik automation dekat volume. Okay, bila kita tahu guna itu automation volume tu, kita bolehlah create macam-macam lagi, balancekan antara dialog dengan music untuk next time. Okay, dalam ni kita tengok tadi ada dialog, kalau bolehlah cuba aplikasikan teknik panning tadi. Panning tu maksudnya satu karakter tu dia punya bunyi, dia punya dialog tu ke kiri, ataupun satu lagi karakter ke kanan. Dia untuk membentuk stereo image macam seolah-olah kita mendengar orang bercakap depan kita kan. Kalau ada orang di belah kanan, dia akan bunyi lebih kuat di belah kanan, yang belah kiri lebih kuat. Bukanlah obvious ke kiri kanan, tapi ada nampak panning tu supaya dia tak duduk dalam satu bunyi lah. Bila macam saya pakai headphone ni, saya boleh rasalah kat situ dialog tu dia ada macam belaga sikit. Okey, satu lagi cara lakonan dialog tu, kalau boleh letakkan intonasi yang bila ada dinamik intonasi supaya dia menangkap jiwa penonton lah bila cakap dengan intonasi, so penonton akan rasa macam ada situasi macam kita belajar dalam kelas, kita nak baca dialog ke, kita nak lontarkan dialog ke, mesti ada situasi, ada intonasi dia. Okey, okey, itu saja saya rasa yang saya sempat saya tulis lah, yang saya nampak lah. Okey, itu saja.
Thank you, Mr. Azri, for your comment. Now I would like to invite Dr. Zakia to give some comments about the presentation just now.
Okay, thank you, Danish. Okay, so STF dia memang yang biasa buat animation ni. Alright, so animation dia memang top notch. Alright, so animation dia letakkan surat bawah pintu, closing door, dia hanya hugging. So memang dia punya lip sync dengan expression tu memang complete lah. So I don't think nak komen banyak pun sebab memang dah best dah. Alright, cuma mungkin dari segi penambahbaikan tadi kita ada cakap pasal ni kan, Eddie cakap pasal colour kan, dia colour mesti lagi menarik kan. So dekat ending tu tadi macam dia ambil gambar, dia macam flashback. So in terms of dia punya setting mood tu okey dah sebab dia flashback kan. Cuma that's why saya rasa kalau misalnya kita tambah colour tu supaya in terms of flashback tu dia kurang sikit dia punya tone, tapi ada colour, so dia akan lagi sangat-sangat menarik. Okay, so I think itu saja. Good job untuk STF.
Okay, so thank you, Dr. Zakia, for your comment. Okay. Now, let's welcome the next presentation, which is from Sekolah Menengah Sains Sultan Mahmud.
Thank you Sekolah Menengah Sains Sultan Mahmud for the wonderful presentation. I really like the soundtrack and the use of drums and the transition is also very amazing. What about you, Eddie?
So for me, about the animation, is the characters are really well drawn, and it looks like I'm watching a comic or watching an anime, because there's this one part where the anime is like, there's one part where the character is like both facing each other and it really looks like anime. Okay, so now let's hear it from Dr. Zakia. So Dr. Zakia, what are your comments on this video?
Okay, thank you Sesma. Very nice video. Okay, I agree with Eddie. Ni memang peminat anime ni. Okay, characters dia pun memang macam tengok komik kan, tengok komik anime tu. Okay, but based on dia punya storyline, dia punya ni dia match dengan karakter, dengan storyline, so tak ada masalah. Okay, cuma ramai memang ada suka letak jam so dia punya detail tu lah, so dia punya hour hand yang bergerak instead of minute, so opposite dengan group yang sebelum ni tadi kan. Alright, so saya suka animation of hair tadi kan, dia tengok dekat apa tingkap, lepas tu hair strand dia bergerak-gerak macam kena tiup angin. Very smart animation. Okay, lepas tu ada apa change of sun. So bila ada perubahan apa matahari tu warna dia berubah. So very smart animation tu. So kalau kita boleh tambah in terms of expression, facial expression, yang tadi dia lebih kepada macam drawing saja, lepas tu you tukar transition. Okay, but kita boleh letak tambah GIF untuk change of the punya facial expression tu, dia akan jadi lagi best. Alright, thank you.
Thank you Dr. Zakia. Now I would like to invite Mr. Sajastana.
Okey, terima kasih Danish. Tahniah Sekolah Menengah Sains Sultan Mahmud kerana pada saya memang okey, best, meletup lah. Tadi sebenarnya bila awak buat lagu ni, ini awak punya kekuatan lah ya, bila awak buat soundtrack ni, dia ada elemen-elemen yang kita tak jangka, tiba-tiba dia ada. Contohnya tadi, Danish ada sebut tadi, dia suka bunyi ada drum tadi, taiko drum tu kan. Saya pun suka. So benda-benda ni sebenarnya kita kena fikir apa kata di luar kotak lah. Tiba-tiba benda tu tiba-tiba datang. So dia punya surprise, element of surprise tu memang kita kena ada dalam kita punya composition lah, music composition. Kemudian awak ada layer tadi di satu part tu, beberapa alat tu main sama-sama, tak apa. Memang sebenarnya dalam gubahan kita kena ada konsep unison tu. Okay, satu melodi tu dimainkan oleh beberapa alat. Okay, sebenarnya awak punya team ni, dia punya strength tu, idea gubahan tu memang ada lah memang ada. Okay. Dari segi penambahbaikan, sebenarnya bunyi ni, kita jangan expect bahawa bunyi ni, muzik ni dia mesti semua main sekali. Kadang-kadang bunyi satu benda, macam contohnya bunyi loceng sekalipun, bila dia bunyi tanpa ada bunyi lain, solo, bila dia solo, itu juga adalah muzik sebenarnya. So jangan ingat muzik ni mesti 2-3 alat kena main, semua kena main kan. So sebenarnya awak kekurangan menunjukkan solo. Kalau ada solo tu dia akan timbul awak punya mood tu. Okay. Kemudian dari segi awak punya bagus, awak punya chordal instrument punya backup melody, piano, gitar dan sebagainya. Tapi ada satu-satu part tu sebenarnya bila dalam recording ni awak kena pelbagaikan pattern tu. Jangan satu pattern tu untuk beberapa bar tu sama je. Awak kena tukar-tukar sebenarnya. Okay. So dia akan nampak lagi live lah, lively. Kemudian kita juga kena faham muzik ni dia ada pyramid of sound dia, daripada high pitch sampai ke low pitch. Especially bila ada part tadi dia ada solo sikit ke depan tu, lepas tu dia ada drum masuk. Okay, drum masuk dengan alat-alat tadi ada keyboards kan. Awak punya yang perlu diperbaiki adalah bila ada drum dia mesti kena ada bass. Dia mesti kena ada electric bass. Sebab bila dia tak ada, dia pyramid of sound tu tak cukup. Bass tak ada. Dia just akan bunyi di area high, mid itu saja. Okay. Itu saja daripada saya. Yang lain pada saya, good job. Tahniah kepada Sesma. Good job. Okay, serahkan kepada MC.
Alright, so thank you, Encik Sajas, for your comment. Okay.
Eddie, I think it's time for the lucky draw to start.
I agree. So, did you guys remember the QR code and the
you all have filled in? So, if you did, your name will be in the spin-off wheel. So
The lucky wheel. It
let's
should be there.
show this wheel on screen right now.
It should be appearing on your screen right now.
Okay, so for this wheel, as you can see, there are a lot of people who fill in their names, and so we'll be
Everyone-
before we start spinning the wheel, what are the prizes?
Oh, right. The first prize would be 30 ringgit Shopee Pay.
And the second prize would be a Procreate app.
Sorry. It's actually the wrong way over. The first prize will be Procreate. The second prize will be Shopee Pay, 30 ringgit.
And the grand prize for this session is the JBL earbuds
Wave 100.
And it's completely wireless and easy to bring to anywhere. So
True.
grab your chance to win this earbuds. Okay, so now let's spin the wheel.
Who's gonna win?
So it looks like the lucky person will be, can't really see. And
It's Benjamin from
congratulations
Star.
to Benjamin from Star.
Congratulations.
So-
You have won the Procreate app.
So Benjamin Star, you have won the Procreate app. So
Our
our production team will contact
Contact
you
you
in short
shortly.
notice.
Now for the second spin.
Now for the second prize, let's see who will be the lucky person.
And it will be
the lucky person will be
Harid Izam from Star. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Harid Izam from Star.
You have won 30 ringgit Shopee Pay. And for the
our
grand
team-
prize,
Okay. Now
spin the wheel.
we will spin the wheel for our grand prize, and I will see who will be the lucky person who will win the JBL earbuds Wave 100, and it will be
Melissa from TKC.
Okay, so
Congratulations.
Melissa, for winning the JBL earbuds. So our production
contact you
team
soon.
Will contact you in short notice.
Alright, without further ado, let's continue the
So if you guys didn't win anything on this lucky draw, don't worry, because we will have another session of lucky draw.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So now let's continue with our presentations. So we
will continue with the presentation from the Malay College
Kuala Kangsar.
Nasir is someone that everyone wants to be. He is respectful and has a great balance of academics and sports. He's always there to lend a helping hand. People idolize him and he is a very respected man. But he got lazier over time from all the fame giving himself overconfidence. Despite his finals coming around the corner, he did not even bother to hit the books. His finals were a total disaster. He only managed to ace his history, English, and Malay literature exams. Everyone's perception of him automatically changed. He wasn't the man he used to be. One day, his class teacher wanted to meet up with him. They met at a coffee shop and had a quick chat.
Hello, sir. How are you? I'm doing good, Nasir. I noticed that your exam results have been dropping recently. What's up with that? I messed up real bad. I was a bit too confident in myself that I would ace my finals. I can't lie that I am disappointed in your recent performances, Nasir. But I know you have great potential. Fulfill it. But I have already messed up. Don't worry about it. I've got something for you. What is it? I managed to get you an offer to continue your studies. I hope you will excel in your studies and continue to do better in your upcoming exams. Thanks. Really appreciate your help. I'm in a mess right now. I can't thank you more. No sweat, kid. Just promise me you won't disappoint me again next time. This is my last chance to prove Mr. Aziz and everyone that this will be my turning point. I can't let it down this time around.
Nasir settled in his new university real fast.
There's no time to fool around. I should start taking my studies seriously no matter what?
Hey. Nasir turned around and found Rahim, his new roommate.
Hi, I'm Nasir. How are you?
Little that Nasir knew, Rahim became his best friend. His first examination was just around the corner. He knuckled down on all of his subjects. He was nervous even though it was only an exam to see the level of mastery of the students.
Say, what's up with you? You seem to have butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah, I'm just a bit nervous I won't score and let my hopes down the drain.
You've got nothing to worry about. You'll do great, man.
I guess. Thanks, really needed some comfort right now.
Nasir didn't do quite well, and all of his hard work came to nothing. Nasir couldn't focus on his studies since all he thought was about all of the hard work that went down the drain.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing, just a bit disappointed with my grades.
I'm Fatina. I think you're in one of my classes.
Oh yeah, economics. Aren't you one of the top students in the class?
Not really top, but yeah, I'm up there somewhere.
Must be nice living the dream.
Cheer up, man. Let's go on a study date. Maybe I could fix up your grades.
I appreciate your offer.
No. I never said you had a choice. See you Saturday.
Hey.
Great, you're here. Have a seat.
They went on to have a discussion on an economic topic.
I guess that rounds up our discussion today.
Yeah, you are a great help.
Aw, thanks. It's my bet, you know.
Well, you are one of the top students in class. It's really fun studying with you.
You too. We should do this more often, don't you think?
Of course. Anytime, any day.
They kept seeing each other for weeks and had multiple study dates. This is the time to prove himself. His finals was coming close. All of his time studying with Tina was put to a test. Once he stepped in the examination hall, his heart skipped a bit.
You ready, sir? You're gonna ace this test. No need to be worried.
Thanks, Tina. All the best to you too.
Nasir sat through the exam with butterflies in his stomach. The day has come for him to receive his test results. Nasir has poured all his blood, sweat and tears to score this test. Nasir is quite confident that he will get good grades, but he does not want to be overconfident.
I have tried my best for this test. I will receive my results with an open heart.
After waiting for quite some time, he finally received his results. He immediately opened it and checked it because he couldn't wait any longer. He was so relieved that he scored a perfect score for the test. All his heart.
Alright, thank you Malay College Kuala Kangsar for the presentation. I think the animation is very good, and I think it will be better if we could add more colors to it. How about you, Eddie? What do you think about the soundtrack?
For me, about the soundtrack, it was okay, and I think it's not really that bad, and I think it could get a little bit more improvement. But anyways, let's just hear it from our judges. So let's hear it from Encik Azrin.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear us?
Okay. Boleh dengarkan suara saya kan? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Overall dia untuk side sound and music, dia punya idea and motif especially dalam composition tu okay lah, bagus lah sebab dia ada creativity, ada macam-macam. Kita tengok taklah tak terstick pada satu benda saja. So adalah macam-macam, ada banyak layer. Cuma saya nak bagi idea sikit. Okay, macam contoh saya tengok ada track dialog tadi tu, dia macam semua dialog, semua perbualan tu duduk satu track saja. Kalau boleh diasingkan supaya kita boleh buat macam saya cakap tadi, kita boleh buat panning, kita boleh letakkan EQ dan compressor untuk lagi cantik lagi sound tu. Kalau kita rasa dia punya dialog tadi tu dia ada sedikit bunyi macam ada noise sikit, lepas tu dia ada macam agak dialog tu macam dalam telefon. Untuk kita selesaikan masalah tu dalam GarageBand ke ataupun di AW software apa-apa pun, dia akan ada, dia panggil compressor. Kat situ nanti kita boleh cari preset untuk voice kita, kena try and error yang mana sedap, lepas tu ada letak EQ sikit, lepas tu kita buat panning. Kalau ada perbualan macam di kedai makan tadi tu, kalau ada panning tu, mungkin ada panning yang berbeza left and right tu, kita boleh letak, kita asingkan untuk kreativiti kita kat situ, supaya bunyi tu nampak surrounding, ada stereo image kat situ. Okey, seterusnya dia punya ambient sound lah, macam di kedai makan mesti ada ambient sound tu, boleh tambah lagi. Okey, untuk rakaman tadi, dialog tadi mungkin kita boleh ikut macam yang Encik saja cadangkan lah. Kita boleh cari tempat yang proper sikit untuk buat recording untuk elakkan noise. Kalau boleh, kalau kadang-kadang dalam device Apple sendiri pun macam GarageBand, kalau kita pandai guna mic dia, kita akan dapat hasil recording yang, sumber recording yang sedap lah. Saya cuba menggunakan dalam GarageBand je semua tu ada dalam GarageBand. Yang saya sebut tadi, EQ, compressor, semua ada dalam tu. Okey, cuma dari segi music nak sentuh sikit, ada velocity bunyi tu, tiba-tiba bunyi tu piano tang, terkuat sikit, ada velocity tu pun boleh check di GarageBand. Kalau kita main piano tu mungkin ada tersalah sikit, kita boleh adjust dekat velocity dia tu. Ada note yang terobvious, especially tadi ada bunyi piano kot, lepas tu dengan bunyi flute tiba-tiba dia terkuat. Itu saja komen daripada saya. Ya, bukanlah komen, saya sebenarnya nak menambah baikkan, bagi idea kepada pelajar. Kadang-kadang mungkin terlepas pandang. Itu mungkin antara idea-idea yang boleh diguna pakai nantilah. Okey, itu saja.
Thank you, Mr. Azri, for your comment. Now I would like to invite Dr. Zakia. Please, Dr. Zakia.
Okay, thank you Danish. Alright, so congratulations MCKK. Sesuara siapa yang import untuk masukkan suara Fatina tadi? Saya ada pelakon import lah. Okay, but overall good animation. Okay, ada banyak karakter tu bergerak, dia punya pergerakan karakter tu sendiri. Okay, so I notice you banyak gunakan Flippa Clips punya apps. So ni berapa frame yang guna ni? Okay, so mesti banyak tu. Okay, sebab dia a lot of animation. Okay, but I would suggest you go deeper on dia punya illustration dengan animation. Okay, sebab lip sync tadi ada sedikit lari dengan voice over. So transition a bit too fast. Okay, dan layers antara illustration tu kena jaga sebab you ada banyak background, ada gambar, lepas tu characters tu sendiri. So sebab you punya characters tu tak ada colour. Alright, so dia nampak draw dia macam overlap atas gambar, dia macam satu flat. Okay, satu flat punya, nak kata apa dia punya image lah. Alright, so kita tak, kalau boleh bila walaupun dia adalah tak ada colour, tapi kita bagi dia fill in with colours yang colour yang sama. So dia tak nampak tangan tu termasuk dekat area yang lain. Okay, so sebab dia overlap dekat situ kan. So the walking animation tu bagus, right? So kita nampak lah dia punya line tu tak smoothen out. Dan be careful bila nak buat 3D. Saya nampak tadi bila cardboard tu tadi macam dia termasuk dalam dinding. Alright, dia punya line satu je, so you punya cardboard. So kalau you lukis 3D sepatutnya dia ke depan lah kan. So dia punya dinding, so kita punya biasanya dinding dengan kita letakkan cardboard ke dinding. So yang tu kena be careful dekat situ lah. So dia akan nampak macam weird, tapi bila kita letak colour sebenarnya nanti kita nampak kontras tu lebih jelas. Okay, so but overall good job. Right, thank you MCKK. Right, back to you.
Right, thank you Dr. Zakia for your comment. So now we will move on to our next presentation, which is from Sekolah Menengah Sains Tengku Muhammad Faris Petra.
This is Hafi. He comes from a poor family and suffers with debt. This young man also needs to take care of his ill mom, and the saddest part of all is that his father passed away ever since he was a little kid. Hafi only sells burger for a living, and it is sure tough to bear all of this all by himself. But nevertheless, Hafi has never given up life. Every day, he wishes to turn over a new leaf despite knowing he can't afford it. But one day...
Morning, Worm! Let's begin a new day.
As always, Hafi starts off his day by taking a shower and get ready for work.
One day, I swear I will a big car on my own. Or maybe a house.
Well, this is the 1000th time Hafi been repeating the same word, but nothing actually happened. After done showering, he will wear his clothes and water his flowers.
Take this water. I hope you can always be the prettiest flower in the world.
As soon as he arrives at his stall, he will prepare all the stuff he needs before opening it.
I hope I can get 100 customers today.
Don't be shocked. 100 customers is a huge amount for him.
It has only been 3 hours, right? Don't overthink. People will get here soon.
Well, he is Hafi, so yeah.
Why am I so unfortunate? Every time I work, but only 3 people buy my burger. How is this world so unfair?
That is the end of his work time today. Hafi back home sadly and start blaming himself for his profit today. As he was walking home alone, suddenly he bumped into his old friend, Shah, at the walkway.
Hey, Happy! Hey, Shah, what are you doing here? Oh, nothing. Just taking some fresh air. What about you? Oh, I've just done my work. So, I'm heading home. Oh, what are you doing right now? I am still with the burger stall. Oh. What are you doing now? Do you still work as a waiter at Diana's restaurant? Actually, no, I have started my own business about 4 years ago. Wow, that's great. What is your business? So far, so good? I own a shoe brand and business so far, so good. I got a huge demand recently. And also, I am invited to an exhibition to present my brand to the bigger world. Oh. How you actually got this far in your life? I mean, we were just backbenchers in our school, right? Failed exams, skipping classes, playing all the time, but how can you be this great right now? Well, you know what? A great academic result won't guarantee a successful life, neither a straight A, but it comes when we realize that we ain't a boy but a grown man. It was also really hard for me at first as I didn't know anything about business. I always got cheated in the first year of this business world. I was always super depressed and disappointed in myself, but all of this have brought me to who I am today. I think I won't have anything that I own now if not for the challenges I've faced. So Happy, remember this. Believe in yourself and get out of your comfort zone right now. What? But how? Oh, well, I think it's already too late for me. I really need to go back home right now. Oh, okay. Take care.
The conversation ended and both of them go for their way. As Hafi is walking his way to home, suddenly a flyer flew toward his face. He took a look at the flyer and got shocked.
Wow, this is awesome. A business study webinar. I can get lots of knowledge through it. Oh wait, can I really go for this? Remember what I just said to you. Believe in yourself and get out of your comfort zone right now. I will do it.
As soon as he arrived at home, he immediately turned his PC on and browsed the link on the flyer. He applies for the webinar and starts to think about his next plan all night long. The next morning, Hafi woke up to an email saying he was selected to join the webinar. He was super grateful.
Yes, this is my first step. One day I will prove to the world my dream is going to become reality.
After he finished all the study in 8 months totally, he now is very pro in business and he practiced what he has learned in the webinar into his burger business. After 1 year with his official business, Hafi now managed to promote his product at international level and many reporters come to interview him regarding his journey in business and how could he get this far only by selling homemade burger. Now his life is totally different. He has owned a huge house and car and has also become a billionaire. Hafi has shown to the world that his old dream to live in a perfect life wasn't only a dream, it is a reality. Hafi now has learned that a hard and smart work will bring us to success. What a dream come true.
Right.
Thank you Sekolah Menengah Sains Tengku Muhammad Faris Petra for the great presentation just now. I really like the animation, and what really catches my attention is the English accent. Right, Eddie?
The English accent is like a British, if I'm not mistaken. The accent. Okay. For the soundtrack, I think it's really really good when I hear the footsteps, because it really fits in the video and shows what the character is doing. So now let's say from our judges, our first judge will be Dr. Zakia. So let's hear your comment for the first video.
Alright, so Sekolah Menengah Sains Tunku Muhammad Faris Petra. Okay, congratulations for submitting this music video. Alright, so I realized after 7 or 8 videos ni, almost all videos dia ada jump. So ni memang memang pelajar sekolah SVP ni kan. So you kena go into detail lah waktu.
Aduh.
Alright, so cuba be careful dengan detail dia. So again pukul 6, pukul 6.20, 6.30. So 6.30 tu macam 5.30. Dia jarum tu dia lari sikit. So detail tu yang kita nak jagalah walaupun kita buat animation. Alright, dan saya nampak in terms of ada beberapa scene yang menggunakan image. Okay, so be careful kat situ, dia akan ada copyright issues. Alright, so to improve in terms of you punya video is you can add on animated lip, okay, untuk dia punya GIF lah. Alright, so that dia sync with you punya script. Alright, I think dia punya conversation masa you zoom in tu is a bit too long. Okay, so dia dapat, sebab dia punya animation dia macam sama je. So conversation dia panjang, so dia macam sama je, macam kurang menarik. So kalau menarik lagi kita mungkin boleh on different scene ke, okay, gerakkan dia punya tangan ke, okay, sambil dia bercerita tu, right, dia akan jadi lebih menarik. Okay, dia nampak bila you zoom in masa editing lah, okay, sebab you lukis illustration dia kecil sebab nak tunjukkan dia pada satu frame, okay, tapi bila you edit you zoom in kepada fokus kepada kepala je. So dekat situ dia punya gambar tu dia jadi kualiti dia kurang jelas lah, dia gambar dia pecah kan. Alright, dia punya tips dia adalah bila kita lukis, kita besarkan dia punya image dan lukis, dan only kita kecilkan that size. So bila kita zoom in, edit dalam iMovie tu nanti ataupun any you punya editing apps tu, so dia punya quality of dia punya illustration tu masih tinggi lah. Alright, okay. Alright, so that's all. Good job Faris Petra.
Alright, thank you Dr. Zakia for your comment. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Sajas.
Okey, terima kasih Danish. Tahniah Sekolah Menengah Sains Tengku Muhammad Faris Petra kerana menyertai pertandingan ini. Saya akan komen dari segi muzik dan awak punya kualiti recording lah. Apa yang awak cuba tonjolkan dalam awak punya animation ni, nampak dari segi muziknya awak menonjolkan konsep yang simple lah. Okay. Simple ni kadang-kadang bagus, okay. Tapi kadang-kadang perlu juga, sebab dia ni competition, jadi sebenarnya idea tu kena banyak lah. Okay. Dari segi penambahbaikan, sebenarnya dari segi kualiti audio awak antara narrator dengan aktor, okay, dia tak balance. Narrator kuat, kemudian bila aktor tu dia macam turun sikit bunyi dia. So sebenarnya benda tu awak kena jaga, sebab advantage kita menggunakan software untuk recording ni adalah supaya kita boleh balance sound tu, supaya bila kita dengar kat telinga tu benda tu nampak smooth, tak ada macam ada orang ni kuat, orang ni slow dan sebagainya. Okay. Kemudian kebanyakan audio sama ada narrator atau aktor tu dia ada noise, macam Cikgu Azri cakap tadi lah. So sama juga macam yang saya cakap, kita kena cari tempat yang kurang noise. Okay. Kemudian noise tu sebenarnya kita boleh reduce dengan beberapa features dalam GarageBand tu. Okey, dari segi idea muzik sebenarnya kena tambah. Kalau awak tak ada idea sangat pun, masa dia bercakap tu mungkin awak tak tahu nak letak muzik apa, at least bila dia pergi daripada sini ke sini, transition scene tu awak boleh masuk sikit muzik yang nampak ada efeknya muzik tu, menunjukkan scene tu akan bertukar. Okey, apa-apa pun tahniah kerana menyertai. Alright. Okey. Keep it up.
All right, thank you, Mr. Sajas, for your comment. Okay. So now we will move on to our next presentation, which is from Sekolah Dato' Abdul Razak. Okay, so thank you, Dr. Abdul Razak, for that outstanding presentation. So for the animation, I think I really like where the part where firstly it was all black and white, and then suddenly it just changed to colors all of a sudden, and how the characters are well drawn, and the hospital and the POV from the person lying on the hospital bed is really really nice. So what about you, then?
And like you said, when the POV when the boy gets to the hospital, the sound effect is just it really suits the environment, and I really like when it becomes so melodramatic and very sad. So now enough from me. Let's hear it from the judges. I would like to invite Mr. Azri.
Okay, thank you, Dinesh. Overall, okay. saya minat dengan composition lagu ni, agak nampak pelbagai sikit lah. Dia nampak di situ dia kreatif sesuai dengan mood penceritaan yang dia nak masukkan. Lepas tu ada little bit jazzy chord untuk certain mungkin dia nak style macam tu dalam muzik dia. Itu tak ada masalah. Tapi almost menarik lah. Cuma setiap composition tu ada macam terpisah di satu composition ke satu composition tu terpisah. Kau boleh create satu bridge lah antara penyambung tu supaya bukan apa, untuk fokus penonton lah. Penonton bila fokus satu animasi tu dia tak terasa macam hilang fokus ataupun dia rasa ni benda lain pula. Dia ada transition kat situ, music pun ada transition selain pada effect. Selain tu saya nak komen dari segi ambient sound, kalau boleh letak ada tempat-tempat tertentu macam boleh letak lah, nampak tidak tak kosong sangat bunyi. Tapi saya nak puji level dan mixing music dia agak boleh dengar dengan jelas. Okey, cantik. Cuma ada sedikit buzzing pada bunyi pensel yang last tu, ada efek pensel bunyi tu, tiba-tiba ada bunyi buzzing macam ada, rasa buzzing tu kena check lah, rugilah dapat dah masuk sampai stage ni kan, dah boleh hantar, boleh buat production, tiba-tiba ada bunyi buzzing yang rasa tak perlu, sebab nak kata daripada buzzing tu berpunca dari bunyi pensel, rasa tak, sebab pensel tu daripada awal bunyi okey clear, cuma di belakang lah. Okey, pemilihan lepas tu kita tengok fokus dari segi Foley sound. Foley sound ni effect sound lah. Kalau boleh pilih yang sesuai, contoh macam kertas tadi tu, cari yang create lah sesuatu. Sebenarnya Foley sound ni kita boleh dapat daripada keliling, tapi zaman teknologi internet ni kita boleh dapat di internet banyak. Ada satu plugin yang untuk kita download Foley sound saja. Foley sound ni macam-macam lah, bunyi kertas, bunyi botol. Saya ingat saya macam waktu saya buat first degree dulu, saya nak hasilkan Foley sound untuk ranting, saya akan gunakan botol. Kita boleh gunakan benda sekeliling kita untuk buat Foley sound tu. Selain tu dari segi alat muzik yang diguna ni, dalam ni okey, menarik, ada violin, ada cymbal, efek cymbal. Okey, saya tak nak sentuh banyak sangat kat composition ni. Kalau boleh Encik saja selaku bekas sifu saya, ada apa-apa komen nak tambah tentang composition lagu ni? Encik saja.
Okey,
Sajas ni merupakan sifu saya.
Pada saya dia banyak idea lah, cuma at the end tu dia macam, saya setuju dengan Cik Azri cakap tu, dia kena ada mungkin satu atau dua lagu tu dia ada bridge dia yang menunjukkan ada connection antara lagu tu lah. So dia tak simply macam satu animation video tu dia ada macam album pula, ada 12 lagu gitu. So maksudnya dia sebenarnya kadang-kadang sambungan tu dia main peranan juga, sebab di situ sebenarnya animation ni, you punya music tu dia mesti ada karakter yang orang boleh ingat dan yang orang boleh cam, itu karakter you. Okay, so yang lain tu saya rasa tak ada apalah, dia punya mixing memang betul, cantik. Tahniah kepada sekolah Sedar.
Okay. Terima kasih Encik Sajas.
So thank you Encik Sajas and Encik Azri for your comments. Okay, now let's welcome Dr. Zakia for your comment.
Okay, so tahniah saudara untuk animation yang menarik. So ni another fan of anime juga, I assume. Okay, dia punya animation untuk paper crumpling tu, dia punya door opening, roda tu very smart. Okay, I like it. Okay, you punya animation untuk power, dia punya mata tu kan, you punya perubahan angkat mata. So macam very powerful. So I basically don't have any issue dengan you punya animation. Cuma I have a comment on you punya storyline. Okay, so bila tengok dia punya storyline ni, so you punya story basically advocate you punya macam vulnerability as teenagers kan. Okay, so you punya animation memang dah show all dia punya elements tu. Okay, but daripada you punya storyline dia macam basically kita dekat dalam life ni kita memang ada choice. Okay, we have a lot of choice, tapi kita memang tak boleh choice our parents. Right, so parents tu itulah, itu rezeki kita. Alright, so in your story ni, even kita dapat parents yang alcoholic pun, we always have a choice yang kita tak boleh nak protest and so on kan. Alright, so buat kata iman tak boleh diwarisi. So you as a youth lah, make decision untuk be better, make be the change maker lah. Alright, but as overall, you punya animation is very good. Okay, so very like it. Right, congratulations dah.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Zakia and our panel judges. Now,
Okay, so now, again, there will be a QR code.
Appear right here, if I'm not mistaken, right here, and also a link to the Google form for the lucky draw second session. Okay, so if any of you who wants to join, feel free to scan this QR code right here and also fill in your names in the Google form link that will be given in the chat. It's another chance for you guys to win.
Yes.
Alright, moving on, we have
a presentation from College Kukusha.
Hey guys! Welcome to our very first video. I'm Kim. And I'm Allison. Before we begin today's video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a huge thumbs up. This is our first video. So the next squishy we got is very slow rising. It's the I Bloom Peach Squishy. OMG, my slime failed! Hello ma'am, we're from Goldman Sachs and we're very pleased to inform you that you won a trip to Miami next month. Wait, what? Really? Nope, we're just kidding!
What's the latest in eye couture? Intense Shadow Blast from LEK with rich color that's fade proof, waterproof, totally ignore proof from Easy Breezy Beautiful LEK.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the skies, little Einsteins.
Hey guys, so we're on a road trip along the west coast. This is the first time we're going out without our parents, so hopefully by the end of it, we'll still be alive. So, we're going to be vlogging throughout the day. Our first stop is the Six Flags theme park.
I thought we're not recording there.
But you guys want to come with us, right? So, you gonna tell them who's your crush?
In front of the whole world? No! Are you nuts? So what do you think you'll be doing in the future? For me?
Who sent this question? YouTube, of course, right, Alison?
Yeah, sure. But speaking from my heart, you know how I love makeup.
You know what? Whatever, this question is stupid anyway. So we've gotten 10 minutes from this. That's all from us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye! Why would you say that?
What's wrong with what I said? I didn't even get to finish my sentence.
Of course, our future is this channel, right? Producing content is our passion.
Maybe I like producing products more. Ever since our YouTube channel has grown, you're not you anymore. I just feel so much happier in the makeup industry, and I hope that you'll respect that. Besides, I'm already going through with my business. I didn't want to tell you.
So, you're leaving this channel and you don't even bother telling me? Who even are you? We're done. Our friendship is over.
Kim and I are no longer friends. And, well, things got tense. In the end, it felt like a publicity stunt. Please look forward to my growth in the beauty industry. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for loving us and all the content we have created. This may be my last time on YouTube. It was fun while it lasted. I had my good moments and I'm sure you enjoyed it too.
For me, it was never a publicity stunt. You probably came to my channel because of Alison's video, but I felt like there needs to be further clarification as why we decided to end our friendship in the first place. Over time, we can't identify where our true friendship ends and friend service starts. I won't delve into much detail, but you guys deserve to know what happened. A true but unfortunate reality is that growing up entails losing people. Our youth is the highlight of our lives, but all good things must come to an end. Now, we come out of it as the best versions of ourselves.
Okay.
Thank you, College Tuku Kursia, for your presentation. I really like the part where it's like a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
It's like a vlog, and we can see the growth of the characters, the character development, right, Eddie?
Yeah.
What about you?
And for the soundtrack, I think there isn't any delay on the soundtrack, and I think it really fits to the video. There might be a little bit delay, but it doesn't really bother us like the video. So let's hear it from our judges.
So I would like to invite Dr. Zakia. Please give your comment.
Alright, okay, so thank you Danish. Okay, congratulations to TKC. Alright, so animation very well done. Okay, smart animation, smooth. Dia punya fluid, very fluid punya transition. Well thinking on dia punya scene punya flow. So daripada satu scene kepada scene yang lain tu memang very smooth punya transition. So I love the fact that you focus on small detail. Okay, macam ada number of vlog. Okay, lepas tu dia tally with dia punya publish timeline tu. Alright, so lagi banyak dia punya number of vlog. So dia punya duration lagi recent. Alright, so you punya lip sync dengan facial expression tu sentiasa ada. So macam very good. Maybe in terms of improvement masa conversation dalam vlog yang the last vlog tu, right? So sebab dua-dua bergerak, so maybe because dia ada bila seorang yang bercakap, just animation of that person, alright? Dia tak perlu dua-dua animate at the same time, so dia akan lebih, kita nampak lah so siapa sebenarnya yang voice over tu, alright? So well done TKC. Alright, so that's all from me.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Zakia, for your comment. Okay, so now let's hear it from Encik Sajas. So Encik Sajas, what are your comments on this presentation?
Okay, Eddie. Terima kasih. Alright, tahniah Kolej Tuku Kursia. Pada saya memang superb lah awak punya animation dengan video ni. Okay. Kekuatan awak tu memang pada clear and balancing antara suara dengan muzik tu memang sangat sesuai. Jadi pasukan lain mungkin boleh tengok macam mana dia orang balancingkan suara dengan muzik background tu lah. Animasi dan bunyi soundtrack awak ni, sebenarnya bunyi soundtrack awak ni dia seragam, blend dan sampai. Dia punya message tu sampai. Apa yang maksudnya dia tak ada nampak macam terasing antara animasi dengan muzik. Itu sebenarnya yang kita nak dalam konsep animation. Dia nampak dia ada complement each other. Cuma dari segi penambahbaikan in future awak punya voice dubbing tu dia ada picking dengan popping. Picking ni maksudnya dia ada bunyi macam pecah. Kita dengar dia macam bunyi pecah kat hujung tu. Maksudnya semasa awak record tu sama ada awak tetapkan level awak tu terlalu tinggi ataupun awak terlalu dekat dengan mikrofon, dia ada macam-macam kemungkinan. Jadi awak kena kontrol supaya dia tak picking lah. Nak tahu sebenarnya dia ada tiap recording software ni dia ada indikator dia. Dia ada lampu dia, kalau merah tu dah cacahan itu dia dah picking lah. Kemudian yang kedua, awak ada masalah dengan popping. Popping ni dia apabila awak sebut macam contoh huruf B, tu dia ada bunyi yang tu kita panggil popping. Popping ni kita nak selesaikan dia, cara dia adalah sama ada kita jauh pada mic ataupun yang paling berkesan adalah kita guna filter. Kan biasa kita recording kita tengok ada satu macam filter depan kan, hitam. Itu sebenarnya bukannya saja letak untuk nak menunjukkan dia tengah record, tak. Itu sebenarnya untuk kita nak membuang bunyi popping yang tu bila kita bercakap. Sama lah kalau kita dekat perhimpunan kat sekolah pun kadang-kadang bila cikgu lelaki cakap tu dia ada bunyi macam letup-letup tu kan. Sebenarnya itu bukan bom, itu kita panggil popping. So mungkin akan datang kalau awak ni awak boleh atasi popping ni. Mungkin Cikgu Azri ada apa nak tambah sikit ke Macam
tak
bagi
nak
peluang
tambah
Cikgu Azri.
tapi bila kait dengan cikgu lelaki tu jadi macam okey, betul-betul. Kena check level tu. Saya pun memang daripada saya pakai headphone, saya dengar level dia. Dah blend music dah cantik dah, tapi bila masuk dekat dialog tu ada peak sikit. Memang banyak kita taruh daripada mula sampai habis itu je. Yang lain overall semua cantik. Macam Encik saja cakap di music dia kena dengan animasi dia. Overall semua okey, cuma tu je. Itu je.
Okay, alright. Serahkan semula kepada Danish dengan Eddie. Terima kasih. Well done.
Alright. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sajasana and Mr. Azri for your comment. Now, our last presentation from my school, which is Sekolah Tuanku Abdul Rahman.
Please welcome.
All right. Can anyone tell me the answer for number 9?
Can I try, Mr. John?
Okay then, give it a go.
Ben, I might have some news for you. When you were at school, your parents had a fatal accident, and it's all over the news. Unfortunately, they didn't make it. I give you my deepest condolence for your parents. They were close friends of mine, and I'm sorry. No, this can't be.
I'm sorry. Hey, Ben.
Mom, Dad, why did you leave me here alone? I can't do this without you. You are everything to me. Why? Huh? Mr. John, what are you doing here?
Ben, we need to talk.
Well, come in.
So, I heard what happened and I'm sorry for your loss. But lately, you have been different at school. During classes, you would just stare at the wall, not focusing in class, and I'm worried. Look, I know things are a bit tough for you, and I understand that. But is this what your parents would have wanted you to become? So I came to your house for a reason. I want to help you get back on track. So, are you in?
Count me in. I'm back on track. Thank you. Thank you very much for this award. You might be wondering how I got this far. So, when I was a young boy, my life was perfect. I had parents that would support me through every obstacle that I faced. Every year, I will ace all the exams without a problem. But then, everything changed after the accident. As I was at home after school, a cop passed by and gave me the news. My parents had passed away during an accident. My life shatters in just seconds after that. I was so depressed. I couldn't cope with life anymore. At school, I just stare at the wall emotionless and getting bad grades. teachers scolded me every day, but I just ignored them. Then, one man came up to me and he was the one who guided me. I owe my life to him. That man is Mr. John. If it is not for him, I wouldn't be here. Thank you. I wish my parents were here to see me come this far.
All right. So thank you, Sekolah Tokut Rahman, for that great presentation. Okay, so for the animation, the characters look really lively. So it looks they can they really look alive, and especially the policeman when his hands waving here and there. So what about the soundtrack?
The soundtrack I really like towards the end. I can sense the uplifting songs. And for information, Star won Best Animation in the Star Confex 4th edition. All right.
Okay, okay, so let's move on to the judges. So Encik Azri.
Terima kasih, Di. Okay, Alhamdulillah, bila kita tengok tadi, setiap mood yang perubahan mood tu kena dengan composition dia. Cantik lah bunyi tu. Kita nampak musical idea dia memang ada lah. Kena lah. Lepas tu kita tengok dari segi ada beberapa part sunyi tu kalau boleh jangan biarkan sunyi, nanti hilang fokus penonton. Tu jangan komen sikit. Lepas tu sebenarnya ada satu tadi ada missing dekat dialog guru wanita tu, mungkin dia nak create ke ataupun dia missing, tapi jadi nampak janggal bila yang guru wanita tu tiba-tiba tak ada dialog, tapi yang lain ada dialog. Seterusnya yang nak bagi penambahbaikan sikit dari segi audio. Setiap audio yang kita rakam tu kalau boleh seboleh-bolehnya kita kena proses dulu dalam production, dalam track kita. Especially suara lelaki kan, suara lelaki tebal dengan bila masuk dengan muzik tebal dia akan nampak ada clash kat situ. Kalau boleh EQ kan yang suara dialog lelaki tu EQ kan bagi nipis sedikit, kita letakkan compress, kalau berani letak effect macam reverb lagi cantik lah. Lepas tu macam biasa ambient sound, Foley sound tu boleh pelbagaikan lagi. Itu saja daripada saya.
Right, so thank you, Cik Azri, for your comment. Now let's welcome our second judge, which is Dr. Zakia. So Dr. Zakia, your comments, please.
Okay, thank you, Eddie. Alright, congratulations, Star. Okay, very nice video. The facial expression tu were really expressive. Okay, most of you punya animation, I agree dengan Cik Azri tadi, dia sync dengan audio. So dia set dia punya mood tu ikut je sama. Animation dengan dia punya music tu changing daripada set kepada macam dia punya determined boy tu, dia macam memang dia akan help dia punya audience lah untuk follow dia punya story. Okay, daripada segi penambahbaikan, mungkin apa yang saya boleh suggest adalah masa awards ceremony speech tu, maybe you boleh tambah in terms of lip sync. Alright, so dia akan bagi greater impact. So bila you beri appreciation pada cikgu tadi Mr. John, alright, so dia boleh add bubbles macam you are thinking about him kan. So instead of you just lip sync je tu tadi, and bila you said dalam dia punya video dia tulis I wish my parents were here tu tadi, right? So instead of after you finish you punya speech tu ataupun baru keluar gambar, so dia parallel dia sekali, so dia akan nampak lebih menarik lah, okay, in terms of you punya animation. But overall, good job, right? Well done.
Thank you, Dr. Zakia, for your comment. Now, before we end our event today, we have the last session for lucky draw. So, and if one of you doesn't win the last one, this is your chance to win
prizes such as the Procreate app and 30 ringgit Shopee Pay. But fret not, the grand final prize for this session of Lucky Draw is the JBL speaker. I really like this speaker.
The sound quality of this speaker is really good, and it's also wireless, so you can bring it anywhere you want.
If I can win it, I want to win it.
Let's spin the wheel for our first prize, which is the Procreate app. And
it's gonna win it.
The lucky person
would be, and it's Wan Amirul Hakim from Sesma. Congratulations
to Wan Amirul Hakim.
You have won the Procreate app. Okay. Now for the second session, the second round. Sorry,
the Shopee Pay, 30 ringgit Shopee Pay. Okay, so let's see who will be the lucky person to win this
30 ringgit Shopee Pay.
And I can't really see.
And it's
it?
It's
okay.
No. It's Sarah Sulaiman.
Congratulations to Sarah Sulaiman from TKC.
It's a tight battle.
For winning the 30 ringgit Shopee Pay. And now for our grand prize, which is the JBL speaker, go to.
Oh, please, I would like to win this one. I really like this speaker.
I really hope I win this one because I really want to speak.
And it's
Emil
Zafran from Star.
It's Emil Zafran from Star. Okay, congratulations,
Congratulations,
Emil, winning the JBL speaker.
You have won the JBL speaker. I tell you, this is not rigged. This is fair and square. Okay. Congratulations to all the winners.
So to all the winners, our production team will contact you shortly.
Yes.
So Emil, congratulations on your JBL speaker.
And Melissa, your earbud. That's not right.
Oh yeah, Melissa. Okay, so now that we don't have any presentations left and our lucky draw sessions have also finished, so
True.
I think looks like this is the end of our music and arts event This is the end for a music and arts event.
Thank you, our panel of judges, for being a good sport and being a part of Star Confex and a part of music and arts. Thank you, judges.
Thank you, judges.
So, without wasting any more time, I'm Danny Shiman.
And I'm Andy Rekal.
We see you in the next event, which is iCoding. Bye.
Explorers.
Explorers sekali.
Okay,
Alright,
see you
bye.
guys. Bye.
Sentiasa menghadirkan pooling factor, the pooling factor kepada sekolah-sekolah ini, maka aplikasi Snap ni adalah antara aplikasi yang terbaik lah untuk memotivasikan pelajar-pelajar kita untuk menyiapkan kerja-kerja yang diberikan oleh guru dan juga memudahkan juga guru-guru untuk memeriksa kerja-kerja yang diberikan kepada anak-anak muridnya.
Kami as a teacher, personally kami rasanya sangat convenient and then systematic and aplikasi yang sangat organised dalam menyambung sistem ya.
Antara ciri yang saya sangat suka sepanjang saya menggunakan aplikasi SnapAid ialah untuk pelajar menghantar tugasan sekolah yang diberikan oleh guru, pelajar hanya perlu snap saja gambar dan hantar dalam aplikasi tersebut mengikut waktu yang ditetapkan. Sangat mudah dan saya dapat lihat ada juga kesan positif dalam diri saya di mana saya menjadi seorang yang disiplin kerana saya membuat tugasan mengikut waktu yang telah ditetapkan oleh guru. Selain itu, antara ciri lain yang saya sangat suka dalam aplikasi SnapAid ialah sistem ranking. Sistem ranking ni ialah sistem di mana kita dapat lihat kedudukan pelajar dalam kelas. So, sistem ranking ini mewujudkan semangat persaingan yang sihat dalam kalangan pelajar untuk meningkatkan grade dalam subjek yang ada lah. So, saya anggap sistem ranking dalam aplikasi SnapAid ni ialah sebagai satu cabaran buat diri saya untuk meningkatkan prestasi dan grade saya terutamanya dalam subjek yang lemah. Selain itu, nilai peratusan yang ada dalam aplikasi ini juga memberikan gambaran jelas terhadap tahap kefahaman saya dalam suatu pelajaran terutamanya bagi subjek yang lemah. So daripada situ saya dapat mengenal pasti dan mengetahui di mana kesalahan dan kelemahan saya dalam subjek tersebut. So saya dapat menjadi seorang pelajar yang lebih baik kerana saya dapat meningkatkan tahap kefahaman saya dan cuba untuk menjadi seorang pelajar yang cemerlang di samping mengekalkan prestasi dan kedudukan saya di dalam kelas. So, secara keseluruhannya, saya sangat berpuas hati dan gembira dengan servis dan perkhidmatan yang diberikan oleh pihak SnapAd. So, terima kasih SnapAd atas usaha yang diberikan kepada para pelajar terutama di negeri Perlis.